What is up, YouTube? Today is Tuesday. Headed to the gym. It is pull day, back day. So I always throw in a little bit of biceps at the beginning, without any straps or anything, just to get the biceps a little warm, because they do assist on pulling movements. But I wear my Versa grips, so I try to eliminate as much bicep and forearm involvement as possible. But anyways, feeling a little bit better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was pretty fucking dead. Last night I did an Epsom salt bath. That helped a lot, and it always does. Kind of curious, like what the upper limit is, because I mean, man, just the like the upper limit for frequency is like how many times can I do it in a week? Because I mean, man, just the overall difference in sleep quality, sleep duration. And then so far today, just overall energy has been way better. So I didn't do it the night before last and woke up pretty fucking tired Monday. So we'll see. So yeah, might just be doing it, more frequently. I've been doing Epsom salt baths like twice a week. But I guess the deeper we get into prep, I guess the more frequent I'll do it. Especially before we get to peak week. So this next week and a half, maybe I'll change to just nightly, which I use a whole bag at one time. So, might get slightly expensive, but it is what it is. If I can recover better and perform better in the gym and, just have overall better energy throughout the following day, then, I don't even know how much a bag costs. $6, $7, $8. So whatever it is, probably worth it. Especially for this next week and a half or whatever. But anyways, no real updates plans wise. I have check-ins tomorrow with Ross. If you're curious about his back journey, he's did well in surgery and is on his road to recovery. So, go follow him, follow his account if you want any more specific information. But speaking of back injuries and stuff, I got a DM yesterday or Sunday, I can't remember which day it was. Basically just asking if I had any videos that went through extensive detail of what I went through with my back. So I'm gonna be making a YouTube video about that sometime soon. I just have to sit down and just actually do it, and I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be driving. I don't want to. What the fuck was that? I don't want to be doing cardio or anything like that. I want to give my full attention to that video and that topic, because obviously it is something that seemingly a lot of people go through, and it's a topic that is very personal to me, and just want to make sure I can get all my thoughts out concisely, and make sure I detail everything that this particular person wants to know, and I know Ross had questions about, and just things that he and I have talked about. But you know, I have my little snippets and reels and stuff, just saying that I had a back issue and then ended up having back surgery. But I don't think I have a full-blown, like, extensive story time of my back and everything that I went through with that. So that'll be good to make, just for people to reference in the future. And it'll be good to kind of just, you know, update my own self on, like, things that I'm still currently struggling with, or things that I still think about, because there are things, and I have a feeling there always will be. I mean, I know specifically, like today's back day, there are certain movements that I either do at the beginning or at the end of my back workouts, or I do with a brace, not a brace, a belt. It's basically a brace. Jesus Christ, this person's going fucking slow. But I do that just to protect my low back, and like certain movements that I do, either at the beginning or the end, are just simply because they either don't fatigue the low back super heavy, or if they do, then I make sure, you know, number one, to wear the belt, and number two, to try to, you know, be as supported as possible. So chest supported or bench supported, and if it's anything that's like more free weight or unsupported, like a bent over row or a bent over T-bar row, or, you know, bent over Smith row, whatever it is, I just am really cautious about my body mechanics and where my low back is in space and time. And then I also listen to my body and my back. I mean, the whole point of bodybuilding is to grow muscle. And so I don't really, in any of those specific exercises, I don't really push it. I try to not use as little as body English as possible. I don't just clang and bang on rows. You know, especially now, this deep in prep, I'm not clanging and banging really anything. Just trying to basically preserve lean tissue, and keep as much muscle as possible.
The expected delay due to traffic is 5 minutes.
Thank you, Siri, for that. Yeah, I mean, you know, Ross had, you know, brought up the point about, you know, he's just waiting for that, you know, that other side of the cliff, you know, he's just waiting for that drop where the pain's going to come back. And to be honest, you know, that fear never really goes away. It's always in the back of your mind. It's always like, you know, what if I fuck up my back again? You know, the pain that I had before surgery, can I live through it again? You know, can I make it again? So I don't want to go too deep into that right now. I want to save all that for a dedicated video, but that's what kind of that video would be about entirely. I guess the closer we get to the show, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to upload these videos on this actual day, So I'm going to try, obviously starting next week, to try to upload these car chats on the way to the gym on the actual day instead of the following day, because once I get to Houston, which I fly to Houston in 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is insane. I'll actually, this time, 2 weeks from tomorrow, I'll hopefully be just waiting to board my plane. Yeah, I don't know how much filming or how much posting I'll be doing once I leave for my trip. Obviously, I'm gonna film a bunch, either with my phone or whoever's phone, but it won't be a whole lot of posting, at least on YouTube. Instagram, I'm sure, will be a ton, but yeah. See any other updates. Last night, food-wise, you got to stop making this mistake of combining my last 2 meals of the night into the same meal and just eat the meal I'm supposed to eat, what I'm supposed to eat it, and then, if I'm not hungry for meal 5, then just don't eat it. My meal 5 right now is like 350 grams of egg whites, or milliliters, but it's basically the same thing. And then 1 whole egg, and supposed to be veggies. So I'm pretty sure like the entire calorie count is like 280 calories, 270. So, I mean, it's literally like nothing. So I'd rather, and it's only like, I don't know, 50 grams of protein, which, like I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure on the vlog, I'm enhanced, so I'm not, and the prep drugs I'm on, I am not worried about going catabolic at all. Plus, I'm eating all my other meals, which are like around 50 grams of protein per meal. So if I'm eating the other 4, I mean, that's still 200 grams of protein, which is plenty. So yeah, I just gotta stop combining my meals, because it really fucks up my digestion. It doesn't, like, I go to bed, even though my last meal I finished like by 8 p.m. and I like was getting into bed to go to sleep at like almost 11:30. I still like felt, distended, and that my gut was still trying to digest essentially protein, because that's basically all I have in my meal 4 also. It's just protein. So instead of trying to only digest 50 grams of protein, my stomach was trying to digest about 100, so like twice the amount. So, I mean, it makes sense why, I felt distended and just like, ugh, kind of. I don't know how else to explain it, but at least in prep, I don't like going to sleep with a super full gut, and I don't like waking up with a super full gut. It just like, I don't know, just mentally just sets a weird tone, like to end or to start your day, especially in prep, and you're like, oh, like 3 days ago I was looking great, like my abs were tight, core was tight, I look this way, I look that way, and then you go to bed and you're like all distended. You can still see your abs, but you just feel bloated and distended, and on top of that, yesterday I was super fucking tired, so, and that doesn't help either. So I just gotta do that today. still experimenting with either clear whey protein for meal 1 plus 2 rice cakes, or this morning I did a scoop of regular diamondized whey protein, like the ISO 100 or the ISO whatever. Has 25 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat, and 2 grams of carbs, I believe. But anyways, it's less fat than 7 ounces of chicken. Oh, and then plus 2 scoops of the Naked brand collagen. So that's, the collagen is 0 grams of fat, I believe 0 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of protein per 2 scoops. So I did a scoop of the diamondized chocolate peanut butter cup, and then 1 scoop of Naked collagen caramel and 1 scoop of Naked collagen vanilla. And it's pretty fucking good. Just mix it in 12 ounces of water and put it in your little Ninja Bullet and spin it up, and gets a little foamy, so it's almost like a malt consistency, not like, definitely not a milkshake, but like a malt consistency. And then just 2 rice cakes with some salt and the Feast Mode cinnamon honey butter seasoning on it. So, and it digests well, digests quickly, tastes good, and since it's liquid protein, you know, my gut, you know, absorbs it and goes through it a lot faster than the 7 ounces of chicken that I'm supposed to have. And the only reason, like I've said before, the only reason I'm doing that is just so I can get it down and in, and so my stomach is nice and light by the time I get to the gym, which I'm kind of getting to the gym a little late today, so I woke up a little late. But I think that's going to do it for the video today. We're not even to the gym parking lot yet, but whenever I get there, I want to get out and go straight in and not continue to ramble on like I did yesterday. But hope everyone has a good day, and we'll check in tomorrow. All right, see ya.